the best. Said, are you ready for the best? Let's go. Yeah, I said I got this, I'm in it. I'm hella filthy, so I got this, I'm winning. I'm not a quitter, so I'm not fucking quitting. Just try to stop me and you'll drop dead missing. I'm on my way to the top now, listen. I ain't never gonna stop, too driven. I ain't never getting lost, got vision. I'ma make this shit hot, ignition. Yeah, y'all give me facts, not fiction. Then you know I fucking listen, cause I'm on a fucking mission. Man, you got to be driven, cause this world is unforgiving. You're the only one that's winning, or the only one that's quitting. So get up and stay committed, don't be asking for permission. Hit the gas after ignition and start acting like you're winning. Make your own damn decisions, don't let others make you victims. Have a thought and have a vision, don't get caught up in the millions. Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light the shit up. Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light the shit up. I got this, I'm on it. Give me 5 years and I got what I wanted. I'ma go ahead and finish all that I started. I'ma go ahead and get it all uncharted. I can make this place go off like a rocket. I can give a fuck if you hate it or you love it. I don't do this shit cause I think that you're on it. I just do this shit cause I know that I want it. I could give a fuck if I die today. If I'ma go out, it's my fucking way. At least I'll go out with some pride to my name. With the fight that I play, that's my fucking way, home. Y'all can sit back and think you are the best of me. I can guarantee that you haven't seen the rest of me. I can guarantee that this shit's gonna be my destiny. And I will never sleep till I make it, then I'll rest in peace. Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light the shit up. Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light the shit up.
That would have been nice. All right, so I'll cut that audio out.
No, it's terrible that they hear them.
Nobody heard it, so that was my fault. Okay, so the women are starting off the show. The entitlement, even though it still says from before, misconfusion or mishaps of confusion or whatever the fuck that all is.
Misconfusion single.
Wow, I have an echo. I don't know why that fucking happened, but whatever. Shit happens. So, it's polygamy is the topic of tonight's show. And you are running the feminine part of the polygamy.
But why?
So, go ahead.
But why?
Because.
I am not in a polygamous relationship.
Yes, you are.
Well, that's not my problem.
Well, technically. Well, what would you like me to start with?
Well, explain to everybody what exactly polygamy is.
Polygamy is when you are in a relationship with multiple partners who consider themselves like married.
Anal.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, like when they have that show on, like that Sister Wives show or whatever it is, and this one man is married to 5 women or 4 women or whatever it is, and they consider themselves in a shared relationship. That's what it is. Now, technically, I mean, we were talking about this the other day. That man could only legally be married to one of those women. And the rest, even though they have a ceremony, are not technically married to him. So he has, say, 4 or 5 wives, but they're not all married. But they do take on different roles in the house.
And they share.
And they
everything.
They share everything. They have, like, scheduled sex.
Yep.
Vagina.
They have, like, scheduled days to take care of kids, because a lot of them have multiple kids with different wives have kids with the same guy.
I mean, everybody has their own beliefs when it comes to that, and I definitely would never put myself in that position. I could never do that.
Yeah, I don't think I
Personally.
could never either. I'm sorry. I don't like to share.
But there are religions that do.
Yes.
And
they think it's fine. And that's the way they grow up.
Yeah.
They grow up believing that because they grow up in that kind of a household where they have multiple moms, or, you know, it's usually not multiple men. It's usually multiple moms.
yeah.
You know, and they grow up and they believe that that's fine. And that's, a lot of them follow suit with that as they get older. That they want to become like a, you know, a multiple wife or whatever it is.
All right.
You're being very quiet, and I don't like that.
I'm trying to fix all of this shit because I didn't have all of the fucking stuff up that I wanted to. See, now Enzo and Steven and Sean are in here.
Hi, boys.
Esteban.
What's all that love to Melissa? Like, hi,
Well,
Marlena.
because you were here before. Now I'm here.
Well, nobody was that happy to see me before.
And now Janet's in here, so...
Hi, Janet. Look, I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the love.
And just to let everybody know, the phone number is up if you do choose to call about the topic of polygamy. I'm not sure if there's an echo because I hear it in my phone, so it just may be me, but
Sorry if I'm doing
but yes.
but I really can't.
Listen, Janet, I can't unfortunately like promise that there's not going to be any more prank phone calls in this thing.
Oh, you missed it. Very funny.
But if you guys do choose to call in about the polygamy topic, then you are more than welcome to join in on the conversation.
Listen, I feel like if you have enough time to devote to us, to waste a perfectly good phone call and prank us, then more power to you.
So,
I'm sorry, that's the way I feel. If you have to take that 5 minutes out of your day to devote to us, that means we're doing something right, because you're paying attention to us. Just saying.
so have you guys, well, have the ladies seen that show, Sister Brides?
I've seen Sister Wives.
Or whatever it is. I
Yes,
could fucking
I
care
have.
less what the name of the show is.
I
But
have. And then there's another one, too, that just came on, Looking for a Sister Bride or Looking for a Sister Wife or something it is. That's a second show that's on there all the time.
I don't want any of those.
it's just a weird thing,
First of all,
honestly.
guy's ugly. I'm sorry, but I can't imagine all of these women falling all over this.
Yes,
fucking
he's a
guy.
he's a
really-
fucking
he's
ugly,
really
disgusting, Sammy Hagar looking motherfucker.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, he's gross. I'll have to show you a picture. I'll find one very quickly. He's not a good looking man.
Sister Wives thing?
Sister Wives. And he's, you know, he's not a good looking man. And
Is that like on his phone, or is he actually doing it?
he's making that noise. He's making that noise.
He's really good at it.
No, we do not have any extra four-legged pussies running around in the fucking studio tonight.
Extra four-legged pussies. There's no four-legged pussies.
Well, there's a 1, 2 floors up, but it's banned from the basement.
That's him and his 4 wives.
Ew.
Now, I got stuck watching this fucking TV show when
No.
And that's a TV show?
I went to fucking eat dinner the other night, and I was not particularly happy by half of that shit. So that's the reason why that this topic is being brought up.
I mean, we could argue this a lot of different ways, because I'm sure when the guys come on, they could argue their point of view. and having multiple wives and being, you know, hey, I'm the man and have like 900 wives or whatever it is. But as a girl, I don't know that I could sit back every night and know that my husband or my significant other is picking a different woman every night to be with. And then have to be with that guy 3 or 4 days later when my turn comes around again.
And on top of that, he's probably having unprotected sex with each and every one of them. So that's
I'm sure that's, you know, but I think, but they all have to agree. Like, see, like I watched the show for a little while, and every time he was bringing in a new wife, it was like they had to sit down and have like a family meeting because that wife was going to be introduced like as another person in their family. So every time he wanted to marry somebody else, he brought in a new woman. And they all had to sit down with her. And they all had to, she had to be a fit for them as a family. I'm beginning to go, I'm going to throw something at all.
You can throw something at them. I'm having comp issues right now.
I'm not throwing my cookie though, they're too good, I'm sorry. You know? Alright, so do you have any other questions for me?
Well, we wanted to make sure that everybody exactly knew what polygamy really was. And again, I got stuck watching this fucking TV show while eating dinner on Sunday. And I'm like, what is this crap? And the reason why it annoyed me so much is that they were all attending a wedding and the guy had to ask them an opinion and they gave him 4 different opinions. And I would have been like, all 4 of you go fuck yourselves. I'm just going to do what I want to do. And that's going to be it.
But they're his wives. So he asked for an opinion.
Well, legally, they're not all his wives.
No,
it's technically his wife and 3 bitches.
He
so
has
the first one.
The blonde one. I'll show you.
Yes, we have pictures of the people on the show. Unfortunately, we're not.
What's really sad is that I know which one.
We're unfortunate to make sure that we don't not show these people because it's a copyright infringement, and apparently YouTube has a fucking anal problem with all of that.
Married wife.
And do they do anything with each other, or is it just
no? It's just him and a woman. They don't intertwine with each other. The women, they are separately in a relationship with him. Okay. If that makes any sense.
No threesomes.
No threesomes. No
orgy.
No big giant orgy thing.
No 2 in the sink.
They are separately.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. With
they
that,
are separately in relationships, but all in one family. Like they take over, like the taking care of the kids. They all have jobs. They all cook.
All have kids.
I think maybe except for the last one. I think she's divorced and had a kid before. Like I think she brought the kid into the relationship. That's the dark-haired one.
Yeah, it's a fucking weird situation. And just before we bring in the male counterparts for the rest of the show, we do have a word from one of our sponsors, and it is the PTPB Love Connection, in which the following is being announced. In a love full of hugs, kisses, lust, wet dicks, and dripping pussies, we bring to you the announcement that there is a woman on the planet looking for Mr. Yellow Shoes. She's put up billboard ads. She's advertised on TV. Now, did Mr. Yellow Shoes show up? If not, we will get you two connected on the PTPB Love Connection. Thank you.
Do we know if he showed up?
No, there is no update whether he showed up or not. That fucking miserable bastard.
Did Yellow Shoes show up?
Fuck him.
On this TV?
What?
Can you put the chat up there?
He had
I tried putting the chat up there, but it somehow is overloading the software.
Yellow Shoes show up.
Okay, leave it.
So.
And what's bringing me is Yellow Shoes.
I actually had to fucking look it up on Yahoo.
Yellow Shoes guy. Wait. No shows on Valentine's Day meetup.
Well, fuck Mr. Yellow Shoes then.
It was not a romantic conclusion that many were hoping for in the New York subway story.
Yeah.
It appears that Devin Costello was stood up by her potential soulmate in the Yellow Shoes.
Maybe he was wearing a different pair of shoes and he did show up.
She said sparks flew while she was riding the G train in October, but no words were spoken. The single 25-year-old said that when the train stopped, she got separated from her Cinderfella. But he didn't give up. That night she posted a message on the board on Craigslist, but he did not show. She waited for 30 minutes in front of the mural, hoping that he would show up, and he didn't.
Well, he's a fucking idiot.
Maybe, but you know what though? They never spoke to each other. Maybe he was married, or maybe he was
Because
just,
she
like,
had no testicles to go up to him.
or maybe he was gay and didn't want a woman.
He's a white guy. A white guy got religion.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Anyway, so we're gonna bring the guys back on,
Yeah.
and
Should I just go like this?
we're gonna have them join back in on the lovely conversation of polygamy, because the swollen knuckle had a very big opinion on this.
Opinion my ass. That shit is
Wait,
fucking
are you
fat.
sitting on our laps?
No.
You want us to lay
They're
down?
just gonna dump chairs and shit and fucking go
Are you
crazy.
sitting in front of me, or am I getting down?
Alright, what is this on here? You're gonna have to scooch this off. Because if I fall off the bed,
Let me go
it's
first.
not gonna be funny.
By the way, we have a this in. Why is it not playing? What the hell? God damn it!
He's wearing shorts. What the fuck?
Your butt was really close to me.
Who's wearing shorts?
Oh, you're sitting next to me? I thought you were sitting here.
Oh, they're rearranging the furniture now. People,
I'm
watch
not
out.
doing this. I'm just moving over.
That's right. You're between me and Jim.
Yeah, you could do
Oh,
that.
shit. If anyone farts on me, you're all dead. I'm just telling you right
I just
now.
want to say how cold.
Wait. This just in.
Update. We still have no fucking clue where this guy is.
It's the truth.
He's a fucking idiot.
He's an idiot fucking.
He is really just a fucking moron and fucking
He's a moron
tampons.
fucking.
All right, so now the guys are back,
Hello, people.
and everybody should be hopefully in the picture.
Paint train pipe bomb
Can it-
musical chairs.
Can they see it? Can they see me?
Yes, they can see you.
You can
Okay.
see you. You're right there.
So now we have the two males in the room.
And we all know
And-
how this conversation's gonna go.
Well, this is why we have it as a 4-person panel for the evening, and I am just going to monitor shit because
Like the 4 people sister wives.
yes. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, where'd it go? Oh shit.
No,
Malfunction.
I can't. There's just nowhere for me to go.
All right, just talk about it. Go ahead.
What?
All right. The topic is polygamy, correct?
Oh, here we go.
See, women doesn't
Still
like.
have no fucking clue where this guy is.
See,
Oh, damn phone.
all right, listen. All right.
That was great.
Women are very sensitive of this topic because basically.
Oh wait, hold on. We have a stranger that's back in the room. Aunt Lainey has officially come back to the show.
Oh!
Hi, Elaine.
She has not been on very many of our YouTube episodes. I'm sorry to cut you off, but we had to do a shout out.
Hi, Aunt Lady.
That's cool.
We missed you.
You'll just pay for that, your soul.
Yeah, my hairy ass too, right? Oh wait, I don't have
I have
one.
a hairy
Yeah,
ass.
yeah.
Oh, I'm
All
glad
right,
you
we
do
all
and I
have-
don't.
Have a hair.
All right, so here we go. The polygamy,
You say it all.
the polygamy arguments have begun.
Now, this is not gonna be an argument. This is gonna be a complete shutdown. Now,
Here we go.
now listen. All right, first and foremost, you have polygamy and then you have polyandry. Polygamy basically is when the men have multiple women. Polyandry is when the women have multiple men. However, when it comes to women have multiple men, it's kind of unsafe for the woman. Why? Because basically, now, here's the sad thing about it with society of today. Since it became so gynocentric, matriarchal, they're trying to basically put women equal to men. They're not. You can't, there is no gender battle. You know what I'm saying? No one is superior to anybody else. But I will say this. What us men can do, women cannot, and vice versa. I'm sorry. It's right then and there. As far as polygamy, there are many religions that basically, as Marlena mentioned earlier, that does polygamy. Islam is one of them. I am a Muslim. We have to do polygamy. Well, not necessarily we don't have to, but it's a choice if you want to do a polygamous marriage. But there's reasons why there are polygamous marriages, because the simple fact of, number one, back then, when the men went to war, the men basically, majority of the men were killed off, and of course they had their wives with their children left behind. So of course the men had to marry the other women basically because to take care of the children and the wives. Also, people don't notice, women outnumber us on this earth more. That's why basically they always say there's always 4 to every man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Because we're better.
you okay? Now,
Well-
also too.
Sorry.
Now, also the reason why. Also the reason why basically women. This topic basically, your boob just touched me.
I'm sorry. Well, you should move your elbow near my boob.
Shut up. Rick, handle this. No, I'm joking.
I'm handling everything over here. Thank you very much.
no, but
It's bad enough I want to read this comment so bad and I can't.
No, but
What's
honestly,
the comment? What's the
no,
comment?
but honestly though.
The comment comes from Janet Matrai.
Yeah, I was just reading that.
Doesn't make sense that most women are against polygamy. Every little girl has had at least 10 Barbie dolls and one Ken.
Hey, listen, you know it's funny, and also too, if anybody read the Bible, because I read the Bible and I read the Quran as well, Quran as well. In the Bible,
Right.
you have King Solomon, who had 700 and something wives and concubines. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women, because of their emotions, will disagree with them. But guess what? You're not a man.
Did we ever?
You cannot listen. You cannot do. A woman cannot do what a man does because why? Health reasons why her body is not designed to basically have multiple men. Because it's like this. Now, check this out. I'm gonna hit you guys with a little bit of science. Now, as I was explaining with Jim earlier, I was saying that basically the planets, everything on in this Earth, we are a microcosm of this Earth. Basically, Earth basically is of course the woman. The Earth, the planets are women. No. Seriously, all joking aside. Seriously, guys. Now, but listen.
Just remember, chaos causes controversy.
Listen.
Or is that the other way around?
The sun.
I was just saying. The smallest
I am listening to you. I swear to you, I am.
Okay, now.
But we are.
We love to aggravate people, by the way.
As far as like the universe, the sun, of course, is a masculine energy. It is a masculine form. It's masculine. Now the planets revolve around the sun. Everybody says that basically the sun revolves around the planet, which is not true. But the thing about it is this:
They want to mess with us. So
if the Earth,
What?
the Earth basically, if the Earth had basically,
I knew he was gonna break.
I know, right? I knew this
he was gonna break.
No, seriously, I'm joking aside.
It happened so much for like 5 minutes when we were sitting here. I was like, I couldn't let it go. I had to do it. There's
I
no
can't
way.
even do it.
I fucked. No. We're even.
What'd you even do?
We're even. All right. Now, what I was trying to say was this: if the Earth have 4 suns around it, the Earth is gonna burn. Like for instance, now check this out. This is true. There was a Netflix series, Netflix movie was about like it was these females that were going to Florida to do porn,
Right.
like amateur porn. One female, she basically had, she did a cream pie scene. If anybody know what a cream pie scene, cream pie is basically when a man nut inside of a woman and they got to shoot it out. Now she had multiple men do that in her. You know what happened to her? She had a boil on her vagina lip.
Oh.
She was infected. That's why they say a woman basically can have different men because remember you're receiving. You know what I'm saying? It's like basically if you receive too many things inside of you, you're gonna get sick. You know what I'm saying? You guys are women.
So you're looking out for us by you getting multiple women and that's it.
Well, a man's nature is a polygamous nature.
You can't have multiple men because your body can't
spreading
handle
your
it.
seed amongst different women, you're trying to protect us
Well, put it like this.
from the diseases
We'll put it like this. Now,
of the multiple men we could potentially be having, if not for you men who are trying to look out for us.
well, watch this. Let me ask you a question.
I'm just saying.
By the way, just to let you know,
It's just a question.
some of the feminine viewers are screaming out, "Strangle him," in the chat.
Come get me. Because guess what? Y'all know I'm right. Y'all don't want to hear it because
Oh, here
basically,
we go again.
straight up, listen, straight up, y'all women basically are gonna go off of not logic, not rationality, but emotions, impulsive. So at the end of the day, y'all can get mad all you want, but guess what? At the end of the day, all of us men basically, we're right on that. Like I said, I'm speaking logically. I'm not trying to put out say, oh, women shouldn't do this. At the end of the day, now watch this. If I read the Bible also, now everybody heard of Mary Magdalene, correct? The one that Jesus tried to basically save from getting stoned. Now, what was she? Having multiple men. What was she called? A whore. So basically, if women have multiple partners,
So then aren't you essentially a man whore?
No.
If you have multiple wives?
no, if you look at the dictionary,
Just curious.
listen, if you look at the dictionary,
I mean, let's be honest.
no.
And why is it okay for a man to go out on a Friday night and every fucking night screw a different girl, and his friends go, yeah! But when a girl does it from a Friday to a Sunday night, she's like, fuck that girl, she's a skank.
Look up the
Why
word.
is that? Why is
look
there
up
a
look
difference?
up look up the word whore. Again, like I said.
But I'm just saying. I mean,
No,
it's
no.
a point to argue. I mean, let's be honest here.
Okay.
Why is it a pat on the back for a man,
Okay.
and for a girl it's a slap in the face?
Let me ask you a question. Are you a man? Are you a man? Yes or no?
I'm pretty sure I don't have a penis. Yeah.
Okay, good. Now.
But you could be a hermaphrodite.
Again, like I said, when it comes to a woman's body and a man's body are two different entities. Certain things that we can do, you cannot. Certain things
Like
that
pee standing
certain
up.
thing. No, not only that.
Well, no, I
Well,
could
technically you
pee. I
can.
could pee standing up.
Yeah, but you'll make a mess.
Actually.
Yeah, but you'll make a mess. But I'm not talking about that.
No.
Listen. All joking aside, I'm talking about basically as far as genetics, as far as certain things. Like certain things as a man we can do. Women, y'all cannot. Certain things that y'all can do, that women can do, that men cannot. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's why. Hold on one second, Rick. That's why. I'm sorry, bro. That's why in this whole argument we are not equal. We are not competing. Why are we competing? First of all, a woman is a reflection of a man. Why am I competing with my reflection? That's insanity.
Well, if you really want to
That's
know,
insanity.
according to dictionary.com, and I use this app very frequently, there are multiple versions of the word whore.
Of course.
Okay? Whoring, or whore, first is a person who engages in promiscuous sex for money, prostitution. That's the first meaning. 2 is disparaging and offensive. A person is sexually promiscuous. And 3, a person who sacrifices personal principles or uses someone or something in a base or unworthy manner, usually for money.
Now
A
watch
greedy publicity whore.
Now watch this. Now check this out. Notice they took out the gender of that because years ago, if you look down, if you look at the term whore, it was in a feminine aspect. Actually, some dictionaries will say feminine because you cannot call a man a whore because hello,
You can.
if you look at no, you
You
can't.
can.
If you look
well,
at
I technically,
Did you ever see Juice Bigelow? He
well,
was a man whore.
even
Sorry.
though,
it's
even though,
called a gigolo, not a whore.
well,
He
they
was the
do
man
still use the term man whore in the thing
Mangina?
because they did interact with other females
We gotta
or
understand
multiple females.
We gotta understand something too. They're trying to basically make it a little easier for the matriarchal, gynocentric society that we have now.
Steven, just to say something about what your comment is there, the hot girls wanted, we have enough.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta understand something.
We have enough. We have the 2 best, hottest girls on the show right now.
Actually 3. Actually 3.
Well, she's
Sideline.
off to the scene, so she's
But-
not
but-
on the
but she's
show
still-
right
but she's
now.
still- but she's
She's
still-
in studio.
Honey, poke your head in.
Yeah, poke your head in.
Come on, baby.
You know what I'm
Poke your head
saying?
in.
Like I said,
Okay,
it's-
top 3.
Like I said, it's not being offensive, but let's be
Alright, now
real.
you two kiss.
You know what I'm
In
saying?
no order.
Like I said, let's be
But
real.
there it is.
Listen, nature already proved that basically, certain things we cannot do.
All right, enough.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
get the
I
kissing
mean,
germs
come on.
on top of Marlena.
Oh shit.
You don't care?
And thank you to the 11 people who are currently watching,
Thank you guys.
who are contributing to our.
You're just gonna have to tell us what they're
I'll
saying.
run.
'Cause I can't see it from here.
I unfortunately have.
I'll show you.
Man,
I only have the ability to get the show running now.
Listen, if you're
Goddamn Optimum.
See,
not
Sean.
showing me dirty stuff on your phone.
Listen. See, Sean, you gotta
Kissy,
understand something.
kissy.
Manhole is a term, but it's a pseudo term. Because what happened is a pseudo term basically is like just basically to fit somebody. Like for instance, homophobia is also a pseudo term because basically they're trying to say that how men are afraid of homosexuals. No, we're not.
Well,
It's a fact. Hold on. It's a fact. Basically, we're not afraid of homosexuals. It's afraid. We're not afraid of anything. It's basically putting out we're not like that. So basically, what they're trying to do is try to use a shame tactic called homophobia. Just like basically, like transsexuals are basically saying, "Oh, if you can't sleep with, if you decline our offers, you're such and such and such." First of all, I'm a man. I love women. I love vagina.
he loves the vagina, people.
I'm a
He
huge
loves the
fan of
vagina.
That's right. The vagina.
Vagina.
I have a choice.
And the feminine blue nut.
That's right. I have.
That's
Damn
right.
right. Listen, I have a
Listen,
choice.
I have no problems with vagina whatsoever. I have one. I like mine. There's nothing wrong with liking vagina as a woman. You don't necessarily have to touch another person's vagina to have love for a vagina. I'm sorry, I'm just saying.
Why you
Anyway.
telling me?
We do have the phone number up on the screen. If you do choose to call in,
It shows you
fine.
I'm a man.
If you want to contribute your opinion to the polygamy discussion, you are more than welcome. If you are a crank call, I hope you get fucking asteroids and fucking 3 cheese pizzas on your privates.
What the fuck's an asteroid?
Well, I don't like calling it a hemorrhoid because it's on your ass. You can get hemorrhoids on your balls, but they should be called asteroids if you get them on your ass. Sorry, can't help that shit.
By the way, maybe next time.
Janet made a good point. Read that.
Next time. maybe you
I'll read it in a
shouldn't sit
second.
In front of Jim, because twice he was laughing, twice with liquid in his mouth, and twice he had to stop himself from spitting in your head. So I'm just gonna let you know.
Yeah, so.
Maybe you should shift.
All right, so the
Right.
one of the comments, polygamists manage to fool authorities by marrying identical triplets.
That's funny.
I
That's
could
funny.
see that happening, but again, legally they're
But
only
wait,
married
you
to
pain train.
one.
Wait. Hold on though. Now check this out. I'm gonna show you
But
guys.
by the way, there's a new content to the show.
What?
The Page Train asteroid bomb.
Yes.
Ah.
But check this out though. See, first of all, society has trying to put a law on marriage. First of all, you cannot put a law on marriage. You cannot. You know what I'm saying? They're making marriage as a business. This whole, think about it. Why do you have to go to City Hall to get a certificate to be married? Think about that for a moment.
Exactly.
Think about that. It's a straw man business. I'm telling you. It's a lot going on.
Oh boy, here we go.
Who's that?
Our brother is calling.
Who?
From the Derek Relevant Show.
Oh, here we go.
No, I said any goodies.
You're on the pipe bomb.
What she got in that bag?
Beefcake, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, he called you out right there.
Oh, you wanna battle, my friend? Trust me.
I do, man. Listen. Okay, so you're saying a girl's only good for one dick. That's all her fucking pussy can take before she gets all wealthy is what you're saying. So how are you getting sex with multiple women if they're only good for one fuck?
First of all,
Are you just only sleeping with virgins?
all right. First and foremost, let's put this out there. Are men and women the same?
No.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, now you just verified that. Now, again, they're two different entities. Remember, a woman's a receiver. The man is the giver. If a woman basically receives so much certain things, and like I said, it's been scientifically proven, if women take more than one sperm in their body, they will get sick. Some women even had ovarian cancer because of that. And just like I told you about, just like I explained earlier about the woman basically who did multiple cream pies, she had an infection down there. That's why they say, it's best for women to have only one man. Now, men, on the other hand, we are by nature, and even the animals have shown it. By nature, we are polygamous. We are polygamous. Even though basically,
No, I get that. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I think it's kind of skewed and not right on. But my question is, how can you have both ways? How can you say women can only be with one man, but you want to be with multiple women? Like, just the math doesn't add up.
well, first of all, again, like I said, who cares about their opinion? No offense. I mean, and at the end of the day, an opinion is not a fact. A fact is a fact. A fact basically is concrete proof, concrete everything. Opinion is basically on how you feel. I think, I feel. Who gives a fuck how you feel and think? Okay? It's basically what is right there. Plain and simple. It's like basically saying, I feel the water. I feel that the water is wet. No, when you go inside the water, you know it's wet. Plain and simple. Listen, Derek, I'm the type of man that straight up, I don't deal with opinions and how you feel. I deal with facts. Okay? I deal with facts.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you're saying that, but I'm not having an opinion. I'm just saying it doesn't make sense when you say women should only have one man, but you, as a man, want to have multiple women. That there's just no math there.
Let me ask you a question, bro.
You would be sleeping with women that have been having sex with multiple men.
Yes.
I mean, listen.
And I agree with you 100%.
Listen, it happens. Listen, it happens. But check this out. Again, I did mention earlier about the Bible. King Solomon had wives and concubines. Remember that. Even back then, the kings had wives and concubines.
But also in the Bible, they fucked kids.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. They had children having sex when at 12 years old.
What scripture they had that at?
How old was the Virgin Mary?
What scripture they had that at? What scripture?
What's that?
What scripture they have it at?
No, how old was the Virgin Mary?
She was a baby.
They never mentioned that.
Yes, they do.
They never
I'll look
mention
it up
that.
right now.
She was a teenager.
They totally mentioned that.
But
She was a teenager.
But also, but check this out though. Like back then, also, if I'm not mistaken, as a matter of fact, even and the Jewish culture, if I'm not mistaken, they, a bar mitzvah, the male. Now, how now in the Jewish culture, how old a male has to be to have a bar mitzvah? 13 years old, correct? 13 years old, you are considered a man in the Jewish culture. Even the Jewish culture for women. So, again, like I said, now let's not deviate off the age and stuff like that. We're talking about polygamy here. Let's not go off of that.
But you're quoting a book for moral fucking, like you're quoting a book for something when the same book, it says here Mary was 12 to 14 years old and Joseph was 90. You're telling me that's not gross?
Joseph was 90?
19.
Joseph was 90. She was 14.
Yeah.
Or no, 12 to 14.
There was a fucking 76-year age difference.
She said she was a young teenager. That's what they always said.
And she was a virgin. Well, a virgin basically not only means untouched, it also means young. But then again, like I said, also, but I mean, listen, like certain Bibles do not actually. I'm be honest, like they never basically mention the ages, which is kind of funny. Like I said again, King Solomon and also Virgin Mary, of course. But wait a minute, we also have Abraham, Sarah, and Hagar. Did God punish Abraham for having children by 2 women? He did not.
A South Philly man
right?
arrested for marrying
Right?
23
Yeah.
women.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so like I said, so now check this out. Now, you spoke about Joseph and Mary. They're irrelevant right now because they're not a polygamous relationship. Granted, yeah, it is kind of preposterous, but then again, majority of the Bible is allegory, but certain things in history were true.
Yeah, it says the Bible says that the majority of the time the marriages would be consummated when the girl reached puberty. This means they were already married before puberty, and that was usually between ages 8 and 9.
But guess what though?
That's in the Bible.
But wait, but guess what though, Derek? But guess what? Back then they also had arranged marriages, because it's like at birth, you basically was gonna, you had to marry that person. It was destined for you to marry that person. Not like nowadays, where basically women just having children from different whole bunch of fucking men because of one night stands and stuff like that, and men basically being irresponsible.
Yeah, but that's the problem. You're sitting here shitting on women for being a part of one night stands. Yeah, it takes fucking 2 to tango. You have to have a dick to have a one night stand,
right?
And you're out there doing one night stands. So it's like you're hating it, but you're benefiting.
All right, but check
this
out though. But watch this though. Now, a woman could say no and say, "Listen, I don't want to have that. I'm gonna keep my legs closed." But again, you got women that basically open up their legs who wants a one night stand. Also, believe it or not, and I'm not quoting anybody, I'm not shitting anybody over here. I've seen women on Facebook, and I know women in real life who wants to be single mothers, who wants children just to have a fucking check. No, I'm dead ass. You know what I'm saying?
That's not easy being a single mother.
No, it's not easy being a single mother.
I understand that.
Put it out there.
No. I understand that. But like I said, listen. Like I said, granted, the men sometimes basically have some type of responsibility also too, of course. But I'm not shitting on women. I'm just basically telling the truth. Shitting on women basically is calling them something out their name, which they're not. You know what I'm saying? I love women. You know what I'm saying? I mean, women, look, a woman basically is an amazing thing, is God's gift to a man. However, some people got to be held accountable for something. Just like men, we do fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, look, I'm one of the men that could basically say straight up, listen, I fucked up on certain things. Women, unfortunately, don't like to be held accountable for certain things. Honestly. And this is how this society is now.
Well, from the sounds of it, dude, it sounds like you don't like to be held accountable, because what you're saying is, I like to fuck multiple people because that's what I'm supposed to do, and when women do it, that's stupid and trashy. But again, the math doesn't make sense, because you wouldn't be getting any pussy unless there was women out there willing to fuck guys for nothing.
Well, actually, I never said anything about me basically having multiple things. I just said basically polygamy is part of man's nature, because basically many animals have done it. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't talk.
The heavens basically show it also. So again, like I said, are you basically a matriarchal male backing up women, or are you patriarchal? Which one are you right now? Because it seems like right now you are backing up females. I understand, Derek, you're married. It's understandable, but sometimes to me, I say straight up, even if I was married, look, you got to be the head and the heart.
But I'm not, though. I'm not. My wife is the breadwinner. I'm a stay-at-home dad, and my wife makes all the money and she pays all the bills.
Conversation
so I'm
over.
not.
Conversation over. Done.
He's done fighting, dude.
Done, and done. Love you. Listen, bro. Love you to death. I'm gonna just like back off from that. I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna back off, bro.
What? You're gonna judge me because I?
No, bro. Not judging you. Like I said, man. Listen, I'm not gonna even get into that. I'm leave that. Like I said,
right.
I walk away from that.
All right, but leave this at this. Because now when we're talking
I'll
about
take the L on that.
No, but listen. When you're talking about a polygamous relationship, everybody in that family has a role.
Okay. Exactly. Yes.
So he is a dominant male in that relationship. He
Right.
has 4 wives.
Right.
However, those 4 wives are working.
Yes.
They are mothers.
Yes.
They do.
Yes.
Every one of them has a job. If one of them is working one day, the other one's at home taking care of the children.
Absolutely.
If the other ones are going out to do something, there's other ones there as a backup.
Right.
They are a complete support system of each other.
Right. As a matter
When
of fact,
he is bringing another female into a relationship, they all have to agree on the female that is coming into the relationship. He is not the one going, I want this one.
So does he
fuck
have like
all, I'm bringing
3
her
women and have an
He has-
interview?
But he sits them down. When he has a potential
No.
bride that he
Wait,
wants
wait.
to bring in,
What?
he has to, I don't want to say it's like an application process,
it is.
but he has a system within his family. They have to be introduced to his children, the other wives. These are women that have to function with this other woman every single day.
Mhm.
Like you would introduce a sister into your house. That's like if you were adopting a child, it's the same sort of aspect. They're bringing another woman in to act as a sister to also take care of their children
Right.
and their husbands.
Right. Now.
That's the way that
Right.
this family system is working for them.
Right. Now, also too. Now, Derek, you still there?
Yeah.
Now listen. Look at the word polygamy. Polygamy doesn't mean about go out there and have sex with different women. No. Polygamy basically means you're marrying multiple women. Because listen, we have this whole thing polygamy wrong. Polygamy doesn't mean that I can go out and have sex with a whole bunch of women. That's being irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? That's basically a man going out there just planting seeds and not being responsible for what he's doing. Polygamy means basically you are marrying or you're in a relation. You have relations.
Hey man, are you engaged, man?
No, I'm not. I was. No, I'm not.
How many times have you had sex in the last year?
I would not say that on camera. That is basically confidential. Because I don't put that out there.
Well, I know that your lack of answer leads me to believe that you're full of shit about your ideals that you have. Dude, you're a whore. Fuck off, you're a whore, dude. You're a fucking whore.
No,
oh man. I love you, dude, but you're a whore too, buddy.
No.
We all are whores.
Well, put it like
Well,
this.
I like that comment that he called us all whores because we all whore at something.
Yeah, exactly.
It's actually the truth if you think about it. Some people have real bad addictions, and that's technically whoring.
But again,
Going to fucking work is being a whore, if you're honest. I mean, you're selling a part of yourself for money. I mean, I don't know. I get what you're saying, man. And you know what? Like, the thing is I don't really disagree with you. I am a polygamist, dude. My wife, she knows that I would have multiple wives, and she's pretty much okay with it. But that's the thing, though. You can't just say that, you can't just say you're going to do that. You have to the wives have to be in on that, dude.
Exactly.
But like, to me, what it sounds like is that
Exactly.
I don't know if you really believe in all this shit you're talking about because, like you said, you've had sex. You aren't going to tell me how many women you've had sex with in the last year, but you're not engaged to any of them. So obviously, it is just meaningless, fruitless sex. So you have that. But I think that what it is it makes you would rather you want it to be on the table. Like, look, it's okay for me to fuck as many women as I want, even though I'm not going to. But it's okay for me to. But it's wrong for you to do it. To me, that's just like the guy that's bigger than the girl, and he's like, because I did it, it's okay, and you can't do it because you're my property. That's how it just sounds that way, dude. Maybe I'm wrong.
You just said basically women and men aren't equal, right? You just said that earlier, right? We both agreed on that, correct?
They're not equal. They're equal as far as soul to soul, a life and a life. You put a man and a woman next to each other. I can't say that one of them is worth more as far as which one we're going to send to the wall first to get shot. But if you put like a dude against a dude football team against a woman football team, the guys would probably murder them.
Derek.
But if you put those same guys against those girls in another thing, who knows what the outcome would be?
Well, actually,
we're equal, but we're not equal.
Well, the point what he's trying to break it is there is inequality to some extent.
We're not equal at all.
I tend to differ. I tend to differ.
No
Yeah, but you're
because
saying,
it depends. You have
we're
to.
not equal at all. But first off, that's just your opinion, and second of all, dude, that's only what is your data? What are you judging on? Because if you're only judging on things that men are obviously better than women at, then yeah, you're going to come out being like men are better than women.
I never said
But
that.
if you're not,
I never said
not
that.
thinking of every possible scenario, put it this way: how are women better than women? If it wasn't for a woman, you wouldn't be here, dude.
First
Put
of all,
it that way: a guy with his dick is just a bunch of jerking off, dude. You have to have a fucking pussy to make life.
all right. First and foremost, I didn't say anything about nobody being better than anybody. You're saying that. I just said to you basically we're not equal, plain and simple. There's a difference between better than somebody and not being equal. There's a big difference. Big difference.
Yeah, but I kind of actually see where he's coming from on this, because if you go to put it to an equality, okay, whether one is better than the other, okay, obviously women are better at making babies than men are, okay, but you do need that.
Period.
But when it comes down to certain situations, for example, and I'll bring this up right now. For example, if you have a male chef and a female chef, okay, they're competing something in an equal level, okay? There's not going to be saying, okay, well, the female is better than the male, because males, if they're trained properly, can cook just as well as a female. Or in a sport, for example, okay, football might not be exactly the proper sport to put it in, but
however, there are female football leagues where the women are just as good as the men
and hit just as hard as the guys do.
They're not just as good. If they went up against the Patriots, they'd probably have be in the hospital. When it comes to certain things, men are obviously better than women. But that doesn't mean you get to just be like throw a blanket over everything and be like, well, we got enough proof. We've asked 6 questions so far, and so far we're better. Like, no, you have to dig deeper than that, dude. And that's fine. Maybe that's just a sign that you have you're proud of yourself, and that's cool. I think you should. I think everybody should fucking be proud of who they are. But I mean, at the end of the day, dude, it's just your opinion. Like, if you want to ask me, are we equal? No. Are we the same? Yeah. As far as rights, the only thing men have on women is usually they're bigger and they can take whatever they want from if they wanted to.
That's not what I'm talking about, Derek. But again, like I said, I'm not gonna continue because basically, it's meaningless. Because when anybody bring the truth about something, they always say it's your opinion. First of all, I'm not like I said throughout my conversation, I never said how I feel. I just said straightforward of what I'm saying. I didn't say anything about how I feel.
But what are you saying? You're saying your opinion.
I didn't say anything about opinion. Opinion. When you state your opinion, you're saying I think, I feel. I never said anything about how I feel.
No, you're not.
I basically.
Okay, here's the thing. What do you say? You're saying men are better than women.
I didn't say any men are better than women. I said we're not equal. That's it. Plain and simple. Left it at that. You're saying that we're better than women.
But again, that's.
I'm saying we're okay. Okay. You say we're not equal. I'll come to a middle ground. I'll say that we're selectively not equal. We're situationally not equal. I'll say that.
You can say whatever you want to say, but again, when you and I walk away from each other,
the fact.
We're gonna have basically different, whatever you want to call it. But again, like I said, we're not equal. Plain and simple. We're two entities. Two different entities, plain and simple.
Okay. Derek,
all right.
I thank you so much for calling in. You were one of the 3 that I asked to call in.
Beefcake, you know I love you, right?
No, it's cool, man. We need some debating, for the show, man. Like I said, listen, trust me. Bro, listen. I don't take offense of it. It's good because this is like sparring. So, thank you. I appreciate the the upkeep. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Man. Good one, man. We'll fight again someday, dude. By the way, I'm watching the stream. Can I get a little beefcake going on, a little dance going before I can do my show?
Wait, you need. Wait, it is that time though. Hold on, wait a sec. Hold on.
Shield your eyes.
Yeah, this you'll love, dude. It's the new segment for the show. Well, one of the new. And I actually tried to imitate Vin earlier. It just didn't work.
Nintendo.
Wait, you.
Oh Jesus! Thank God I am not epileptic.
I feel like I'm gonna. You hear that? I'm gonna party. I'm gonna party right now.
feeling hair with it.
I know, exactly.
Good thing he doesn't have a wet head. We're gonna get you glow sticks one week. His nose broke off. All right, now that his nose broke off, the commercial's over. You're done. Derek, thanks again for calling in, man.
Sit the fuck down.
We will actually be seeing you soon. Your show's gonna be going on soon.
I love you guys.
Oh, he's not even there anymore.
No.
He hung up.
Motherfucker.
Oh, damn. All right, well, I know he's probably still watching, but we have a few minutes left before we lead into the Derek Relaford show. Bedroom Radio, in which it's a network we are part of.
We are in the bedroom right now.
Huh?
We are in the bedroom right now.
Yeah, because technically it's in a bedroom.
Yes.
You know, the dungeon is my bedroom. We have all of the masks and dancing things on the chat, all of the
Yeah, I
emojis.
can't see anything.
Yo, that shit was funny. My nose came off.
with my hair.
My nose came off.
Yeah, your nose came off. That's how it ended the commercial. All right, so we got a few minutes.
Yo, Sean said the same thing. I got some
This
glow
is a
sticks.
lot of testosterone, like right here to the left and the right.
What do I do?
Jimmy's like silent tonight with the whole thing going on, and then
Yeah, you know, he had to let his hair down for a little while. Yes, I
And
actually
then
do have
there's
long
this
hair,
one.
everybody. It's just
Right.
funny that Alex didn't
This
notice
one.
that.
The man. Oh boy. The man.
All right,
T-shirt.
you are like night and day with your hair down and your hair up.
I know.
Like you look like an entirely different person.
It makes his head look bigger.
What makes his head look
Yeah.
big?
No, when his hair is down, he almost has like that
It
Darth
makes your
Vader
head
thing
look
going.
big.
You look a
Are you
little bit
Anakin?
like Steven Seagal.
No, Darth Vader,
Oh, just
the original, not the pre.
You mean the
But
guy
it
with the
does.
black
It
man
makes
voice?
you look
Yes.
like an entirely different person.
You look like a wrestler.
I am your father, Darth Vader.
Luke, I have a
Okay.
cock. I am your father. You are half black.
See, even Sean agrees you look like Darth Vader.
Oh,
It makes your head look bigger.
He's elbowing me.
Well, at least you know.
Ow!
All right.
Hey, stop bullying her.
Um,
Look,
As
control him, please. I'm never sitting here again.
Yes,
I am
you are.
never sitting here again.
all right.
Calm
know
down,
what?
children.
You know what?
You should have sat your ass.
Yes, thank you, Enzo.
Dragon titties.
Jim and I are the rock stars because we have long hair.
Yes. Well, fuck both of you. I'm a
Me
rock
and
star
Melissa
too.
have long
I'm the
hair.
motherfucker
I
on the
have
on the
long hair.
guitar.
I wasn't the one that said it. Enzo said it. Take the beef
Fuck
up
that,
with him.
Enzo.
Fuck Enzo.
All
Fuck
right.
that, Enzo.
All
How
right.
dare you?
May the force be with you. All right. I don't want to bleed into their show because
Also with
And
you.
plus, I got
they are our
They're
brothers.
They're 6 minutes away.
Yes, they are 6 minutes away. So, any lasting comments for everybody, whether it be for the store or the show or any like weird promiscuous thoughts you have?
Okay. I will just start this off. I
No.
will never be in a sister-wives relationship.
Yes, you will.
I'm not.
Yes, you will. It's gonna be you,
I
Rick, and
swear to
Marlena.
you, if I gotta poke you in your eye,
It's gonna be you, Rick, and Marlena.
No. There will not be a sister-wife. There will not be sister children.
You're gonna go at it.
There will not be any
Well, there has to be still the children if you have two girls.
sister children. No, I don't want another woman with another kid, and then I gotta raise them all, and they're not my. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Not gonna happen.
You got
not
you got menage a
sharing.
trois.
No, sorry. Sorry.
Two in the stink, one in the pink.
Sorry.
Perfect timing.
Good night, Aunt Lainey. I'll call you over the weekend.
Good night, Lainey.
The shoulders are moving.
Look, his hair and the shoulders, they're both going. Both going.
That's a two in the stink, one in the pink.
They're nature's way of saying, for God's sake, open a window. Sorry.
Did you hear what you just said?
Oh my God.
What?
What? You farted when you said stink.
Please be careful with the mattress.
Oh, stop whining, cleaning lady.
Man, they banged on the mattress. What the hell?
I hope not on this end.
Oh boy.
No, it's usually in the middle. Sometimes.
Oh,
off
come
the
on,
end.
man.
My naked ass was on that side. Because you didn't say that.
Suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small dick.
Oh, he was
There we
just
go.
getting into it.
Yeah.
I like that part.
Suck a dick, suck a dick.
That's another tribute for Derek and the guys over at the
Yes.
the bedroom radio.
Oh.
Yes. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave this to you because you have. Well, actually, you know what? We're putting Jim on the spot.
Yes.
Jim,
Jim has not said a word.
you better push the show big time, bitch.
Uh-oh.
There goes the hair ties off.
Oh.
You guys are in trouble now.
Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, God.
Okay.
It's like one boob.
Dun, dun, dun.
I know, right?
It's like holding a boob.
It's a pom-pom.
People, everybody, please, please push the show as hard as you can. Never been injured. Besides that, subscribe to the show, share the show, tell your friends about us, your family, your co-workers, your neighbors. I don't give a shit. Your fucking prison cellmates, you know, if you're still in touch with them. Push the show as best as you can. Please, we need your help. Do anything and everything you can. You guys, even though it was just Derek with the real call tonight, but we're on
Appreciate
key
it.
with the call. We appreciate it. We also have shop.spreadshirt.com/Pain Train Pipe Bomb. Order something, anything. I don't care. It could be a fucking Pain Train Pipe Bomb thong for all we can do.
No, we don't have thongs,
Damn it.
but we do have buttons.
We have
A
buttons.
5-pack of buttons.
Even if you
Oh,
have
wow.
to fucking go old
Buttons.
school, like remember everyone used to rock the buttons on their book bags.
They still do.
Yes,
My daughter
see?
does it now.
See, there you go. That's
She does.
that's parenting done right,
Yep.
guys. Please
If you're gonna have a kid, have a
do
cool
it.
kid.
Yes, do
Sorry.
it. Share the show. Subscribe to the show. Tell anybody and everyone you can about us. Order a shirt.
If you're in
Wear it
Plymouth,
around.
oh, me.
I got my
Tell
muffin
your
t-shirt.
We still have no fucking clue where this guy is.
Even like I said, even if you have to do indirect advertisement, order a shirt. Wear it around. Someone can come up to you. Hey, that's a cool
We're Pain
design.
Train Pipe Bomb pasties.
That would be awesome. That would work for the Instagram page,
Yes,
you
he's
know?
gonna be the model.
All right, I did promise
Wait, look,
everybody.
Look how quick he veered
Oh
off
wow,
that
I
when
did.
he
I
asked
got
who the
thrown
model-
off, but that was awesome,
Look
dude.
who
I
the
give you that
model was
fucking
gonna
one.
be. He
All right, I
veered
will
right off that
leave-
subject.
I will leave everybody off with the positive announcement that I said we were going to give at the end of episode 1.
Yes.
Put it in your calendars right now. March 29th, there will be a celebration. It is in the terms of,
The happy birthday.
yes, the birth anniversary. It is our 1-year celebration for the show, and it is also my 41st birthday.
He's an old bitch.
I'm an old fuck.
Yes.
I'm officially now the oldest fuck in the room.
Yes, you are.
He's got a gray hairy ass.
We will be having it
Just like me.
in a
Seen
location
it, right?
in Brooklyn.
Nah, just
We will try to figure out travel arrangements for the people who don't drive, but we wish all of our listeners to show up, celebrate with us. You can get a guest spot on the show. You could just pop in for like 5-10 seconds and show up and just go crazy or whatever.
Have a beer if you're into that.
Blue Moon, bitches.
But
Yes.
but all of the preliminary stuff is in run, so
Not on the run, but in run.
Come have a couple of drinks, sit down and bullshit with us.
Yes.
Sit on
Yes.
his lap.
If there's something you guys want to talk about, give us some ideas.
hey,
See,
and if you
photos-
purchase a shirt or any of the items from the store, we'll all autograph it maybe.
Yes.
What?
You could have all personalized autographed shit from the store.
Yes. Not
You know, it could
shit
be like a
for the
big
toilet bowl
autograph
shit.
signing. We'll take pictures.
Not toilet bowl shit, but you know.
Everybody could be on the.
And muffin
Muffin's
time.
already going to be there.
Exactly. Muffin's gonna be there.
We're actually going to have the muffin shirt hanging from the wall. It should be awesome. So,
I'll wear mine.
all right.
Just have a night out with us,
And
people.
and in all fairness, I'll sign anything. So just putting it out there.
You'll sign boobs too.
Even penis.
I will sign anything as long as it gets you down there.
Yeah.
Tonight.
So,
Sorry.
But we are going to jump off as of right now.
I just figured I'd throw that out there while it was going on.
The Derek Relaford show
It's on right
is
now.
currently running right now. We will share the link to the Facebook pages and go on and watch our brothers in arms.
Oh, God.
But till next Thursday, we will catch you all